LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Let me tell you, do something. Let me tell you, do something right now. I do not want anybody, if you're overweight, if you're heavy, please don't take offense to this because I'm not directing this at you, okay? And if you have a problem with me ethering somebody, please just cut the video off because if I offended anybody except for Dan Ravioli, then I apologize. And that's just the way that is. If I offended any of you watching this video, I apologize to you, and that's how it is, except for Dan Ravioli. You see, Dan, let me tell you something. You criticized Andre Ward heavily for his fight against Alexander Breen. You criticized him. You found nothing decent to say about the man. You know what, Dan Rafael? You are a damn fat fool. You got 15 necks and you got 5 asses. And God dog, and all you do is you sit on your 5 asses and you talk and you downgrade fighters. You always bash fighters. You want to bash the Adrian Broners. And I know you're going to say, well, Coach, you bashed Adrian Broner too. But yeah, but I've also come back and said some positive things about him. I bashed him when he deserved to get bashed, and I lift him up when he deserved to get lifted up. You, Dan, you tried to play innocent when Adrian Broner called you fat. I mean, what did Adrian Broner lie about? You are fat, Dan. You are a fat bastard that sits behind his keyboard, and all you do, Dan, all you do is eat hamburger, french fries, you eat a 20 to 50 piece chicken McNugget from McDonald's, and you drink a milkshake, and you slob and piss all on your keyboard. I bet your chair, Dan Ravioli, I bet that chair probably stinks. I bet your office smells like Fear, Ronda Rousey, Fruity Pebbles, and porcupine piss. That's what your office smells like. Because I can tell you what, I know you're in that chair farting. I know you are farting up a storm. I know your bowels and your colon is getting clean, buddy. I know you're taking a fart every chance we get. You're stinking up ESPN because you stink up ESPN with your fat ass. You stink up ESPN with your stupid articles. Your articles are a bunch of jokes. You got goofy articles because you're goofy. See, Dan, you were probably that guy in high school. You know, you tried to be on the football team and they kicked you off the football team because you didn't want to run hard at practice. You probably tried out for the school play, but they couldn't find a uniform to fit you, Dan Ravioli. Okay? You probably tried to be a cheerleader. You couldn't even do that right. Okay? You took home economics. They probably had home economics when you was in school, but you started eating all the damn food in home economics class, Dan. So that's why you couldn't do anything in high school. The only thing you knew how to do was write, and you probably hung out with the nerds. You probably hung out with the Poindexters. You probably had your pocket protector, Dan. You probably did. And you probably took off your pocket protector because your boobs were just too big to put it in your pocket. I'll tell you what, Dan, I'll tell you what, right now. You see, you're going to stop bashing these fighters because every time I turn around, I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to drop a video and I'm going to keep my foot on your fat neck. I'm going to put my foot in your fat ass. And every single time you think that you're going to bash a fighter on the list that you hate. And we know why you don't like these fighters, Dan. We know why you don't like these fighters. We know why you don't. You see, Dan, the fact of the matter is, Dan, you love these European, you love these foreign fighters, and for some reason you always seem to have something great to say about these guys. Oh, you a Triple G nut hugger. You love Kovalev. And not one did you criticize Kovalev for fighting Chilemba. You know, you didn't criticize him for that. No. See, Andre Ward gets a tune-up fight. Oh, and it's the worst thing ever. Sergey Kovalev does it. Oh, crap. And Gennady Golovkin been taking tune-up fights his whole damn career. But you never criticized that. No, you want to criticize Broner for everything he do. You want to criticize Mayweather. Okay, you want to sit back and criticize Deontay Wilder. You want to criticize Andre Ward. But the fact of the matter is, Dan, you've never even laced up a pair of gloves. The fact of the matter is, Dan, you don't know how to throw a jab. The fact of the matter is, Dan, all you have excelled at, in your life is putting a fork to your mouth, and you probably ate the damn fork too, you fat-ass loser. You see, Dan Rafael, I want you to assume your position, and I want you to fall the hell back, fat man. Fall the hell back, fat man. ESPN and boxing. The LDBC is boxing. We are boxing, Dan. We are boxing. And I tell you what, Dan, we're going to take over boxing. We're going to take it over, and we're going to be doing your job better than you will. We're going to call fights back. Dan, you can't even call a fight. Half the time, Dan, your predictions are wrong. They're wrong, Dan, wrong, because you're not fueled by the passion and the love of the sport, Dan. You're fueled by bias. You're fueled by hatred. You're fueled by bias and hatred, Dan. And that's just the way that is. See, you can try to disguise it and try to make it sound all educated and professional, but Dan, you can't. We see right through you. In the LDBC, we see right through you. Because, Dan, you're not what boxing represents. You're not what boxing represents. And that's just the way that is. You're not what boxing represents. You're what the buffet represents. I bet you can tell us every single good buffet there is, Dan. I know you can. I know you can. Because look at you, Dan. Look at you, Dan. We know. We know you know your foods, but you don't know your boxing. At one point in time, Dan Rafael, I used to respect you as a highly respected journalist. And now, Dan, I could give a damn about what you think. Because see, Dan Rafael, before the day turns into night, I'm going to keep my foot on your neck. I'm going to keep my foot on all 5 of your necks. I'm going to keep my foot on all 5 of your necks, Dan. And God dog it, I'm not going to take my foot off your neck. I'm going to stay on you. I'm going to stay on you every chance I get, Dan Rafael. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm fueled with passion and fire right now. And right now, Dan, you're not what boxing is. Okay, you're supposed to be trying to uplift the sport, man. The sport is already downplayed enough. But you don't do it. You see, Dan Rafael, the reason why you don't do it, because see, there's money in hate. And see, the more you put your narrative towards hating certain fighters, Deontay Wilder, Andre Ward, Floyd Mayweather, okay, Errol Spence. See, you put your stock in hating those guys, and there's money for you in that, because see, that drives controversy. But you fall back, fat man. You fall back to the end of the buffet line. You fall back to the end of the buffet line. I know you were picked on in high school, Dan, and I know you hate it. I know you hate it when people took your glasses and smacked them off the side of your fat head. Dan, I know you used to hate when they used to give you wedgies in the hallway. Dan, I know you hated that. I know you hated every girl you asked out. They didn't even try to, you couldn't get a date, Dan. I know it was tough for you. You can't take your frustration out on these fighters, Dan Rafael, and that's just the way that is. It's just the way that is, Dan. You see, Dan, I'm not going to let you off the hook for this. Coach is not going to let you off the hook. I can tell you this right now without a shadow of a doubt. The coach is not going to let you off the hook. And Dan Rafael, every time you make a negative report about one of these fighters, every time, I am going to ride your fat ass to the back of the buffet line, and you can count on that. You can count, because if Coach Shelton Harrison says it, God dog, it is going to happen. And that's just the way that is. You keep your mouth shut, fat man. I'm done.